What's up, y'all, man? We done lost. We lost in the system, man. As black men, we lost in the system. I feel like ain't no more OGs out in the streets that's teaching the youth, you know what I'm saying, a better way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody following each other, everybody trying to find the next trend or whatever. Right? We lost. If this was a game, we lost. We like in last place when it comes to being a black man, you feel me? As a black as whole, you feel me? Like it's sad these days that you feel me. You see OGs that you're supposed to look up to. Feel me? Like I'm 33 years old, man, and I still got a lot of learning to do. But feel me? Something in my mind snapped where it's like we ain't doing something right. You feel me? Like it's supposed to be OGs you're supposed to look up to, and like learn from. You feel me? And you see the OGs these days, man. They doing the same thing they was doing 10, 20, 30 years ago. You feel me? And it's like they lost. You feel me? And it's sad. It's really sad that these OGs out here lost. You feel me? It's like who's teaching the kids these days? You feel me? The kids are watching TV and kids teaching each other. The internet teaching the kids. You feel me? It's like feel me? I seen the OG the other day, you know what I'm saying? And all I hear him was talking about pussy this and pussy that and pussy this, pussy that. Like, how long you gonna talk about getting pussy, man? Where's the OGs that's teaching the young kids or the young cats like me, like a way to get money, you feel me? Like a way to live life better, you feel me? Like that ain't not here no more, you feel me? Niggas spending half of their years in jail, man. The streets raising the kids. The kids ain't going to school getting no education. You feel me? Yeah, we need education is important. I had to learn that myself. I mean, I'm a type of dude. I ain't never liked to read, even in school. But now that I got older, 33, like I said, reading is very important. Math is very important. You feel me? Knowing about money is very important. Knowing about real estate and all this other stuff is very important for us to be teaching these kids, man. You feel me? And these OGs these days, man, they lost. So that makes us lost as a next generation. The generation after that, after us, they lost. The generation after them, they lost. It's like we all blind sheep, following blind sheep because there's no OGs teaching like the real way of life. You feel me? We see the white folks out there. We blame everything on the white folks, but slavery kind of been over with. It's been over with. We just mentally still slaves. You feel me? We mentally tied into the game where we just lost. You feel me? We not learning nothing. All we learning is what they putting on the TV, in the rap music, whatever new gadget coming out. We stuck on like on things that perish or things that like don't last forever instead of teaching the kids or teaching my generation like generational wealth. You feel me? Like buying things that mean something. You feel me? Buying things that last forever, like land and just valuable things. You feel me? It's like we lost out here, and it's so sad that seeing that. You feel me? Like me growing up, I used to look up to some of these OGs, like for real, man. Some of these older people that's old, I used to look up to them, like, cause they was getting money and they was flashy and they was doing all these things. But now I see, like, as I'm learning every day and I'm 33 years old, it's just like where it's not cool. It's you feel me? Some of us still living with our parents. You feel me? Some of us, you feel me? Some of us still stuck in the everyday life of smoking weed or popping pills or doing just different things that we stuck in, and I don't know what to say sometimes. You feel me? It's just sad seeing a black man like myself, or you feel me, like it's just sad seeing us like that. You feel me? And I'm not no better You feel me? Because I was stuck and I was lost, and it takes time to get out of that rut to move forward. But long as my mind is thinking the way I'm thinking, I know it's going to be better days. I know it can be changed. You feel me? I know that we all ain't just out here lost. I know it's people thinking how I'm thinking, but don't know how to go about doing things. You feel me? Because there's no OGs teaching us the way. You feel me? The OGs are doing the same thing, chasing pussy and chasing women. They ain't talking about getting no money. They ain't talking about buying no land. They ain't talking about buying fucking businesses. They ain't starting They ain't talking about nothing but they smoking and drinking and basically doing the same thing they was doing for the last 10, 20, 30 years, like I was saying. You feel me? Like, it's time to really, like, change. It's a point in time in life where you have to sit down and be like, damn, I really have been doing this for the last some years. It's time to change. You feel me? Niggas ain't looking for no wives no more. Wives ain't looking for no niggas no more. You feel me? It's just everything is twisting and it's backwards. You feel me? It's just like, where do we go from here? You feel me? Like, who are the leaders of the new school? But you feel me? And there is no leaders. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's like, because we all following the blind. The blind is leading the blind. And oh Jesus, see kids out here these days, pants hanging up their ass, kids cussing out each other, kids cussing, kids doing this, kids shaking their ass, doing this. And OGs will sit there and laugh, or they'll pick up these devices and record them and put them on the internet to try to get some clout because it's funny, or it's just not funny, man. We as a race, as whatever this is, if it's not black or whatever, if you look like me, it's sad that we're lost. You feel me? You got the whites, the Asians, the Hispanics. If you really look at their family values, they have family values. You don't see some of their kids out here running around cursing their parents out or doing this, doing that, or you feel me? You don't see it. You don't see it at all. Look at the whites. The whites, their family gets businesses passed down. They get stocks passed down. They get different things passed down to them to set them up for the next life. And it's like, we don't get that as being somebody that looks like me. You feel me? You see the Asians, they're doing the same thing. The Asians coming out and going up in some of these black communities and buying these communities out and then passing it down to their children and their children. You feel me? And it's like we're still lost, mentally we're lost. But slavery, we don't have these chains on no more. Now as you go into jail, then you're really in a slave camp. But mentally, we're lost. Mentally, we don't know how to read. We don't know what's the latest anything. We don't know anything. We got some. I'm not saying all. I'm saying some. I'm saying the OGs that from what I see through my eyes, the OGs that I see, they're not teaching. You feel me? I don't see it. I don't hear it. I don't. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I just don't see it. You feel me? I feel like we're always gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to race and wealth. And you feel me? Wealth is it's not all about the money. It's not all about the money. It's about the little things. Like after slavery, I feel like we became dumb as a generation, as people. Feel me? Because you got some people still grow their food from the earth. Some people still, you know what I'm saying, they still in that way, and that's the best way to be, because you don't want to be dependent on another race to feed you or your kids or your family. You want to teach your kids, like right now, OG's supposed to be teaching us, man, how to either grow food, how to hunt, how to do something, you feel me? Different things to survive, to really survive in the world, you feel me? Teaching us how to build, how to do things different. Instead of selling drugs and fucking bitches and spending money on reckless dumb shit, you like feel me? Like trying to keep up with the Jones. That ain't what it is no more. It's not. And I thank God that I became like aware of what was going on. Cause me myself, like I said, I was lost. I was sitting there smoking weed every day, buying reckless things, spending money for no reason. Like, you feel me? And like I said, I didn't like to read until I read some books that really changed my mindset of like, damn, we are really lost as a generation, as people, as a race. We lost. We're lost. We're dependent on the next man instead of building for ourselves. You feel me? Like, we don't have no factories to make clothes. We don't have factories to make shoes. We don't have factories to make cars. We don't have our own farm. I mean, there are probably some small black owned businesses out here, but it's not enough to survive the race or the business. In the business aspect, it's not enough to survive. It's, if God forbid that the Chinese or the white American, the white Europeans I should say, hey, we don't want to serve black people anymore, or we don't want to serve the United States anymore. Just think about it. If the Chinese make almost everything, if they say forget the United States, we're not selling anything to the United States anymore, the United States is fucked. We probably make cars over here, but it's way more expensive. Like, they're taking the resources and taking it back across the seas, and you feel me? It's just like, it just doesn't make sense to me anymore that there's no OGs out here like really teaching us. And I'm talking about like in our neighborhoods. It's supposed to be like OGs showing us the way of how to save money, how to get money, how to buy houses, how to do different things. You feel me? It's not there no more. I feel like we're lost.